The only time L's in the chat is accepted.
Right
Luca
here.
and Lucas here Thursday. It is November 20th, live from the TMZ Newsroom once again.
Sure.
Gonna start off with some bad news though. Babcock is out again, so you're forced to deal with us. But it's okay. I think we held our own yesterday, but as always, feel better, Babcock. We can't wait to have you back. It's really not the same without him.
It isn't.
He
You
is
know,
a big-
I love when he comes in 5 minutes late.
Whoa!
It has his coffee, pours his pounds and pounds of
Shots
creamer
fired,
in.
not even here to defend himself.
Babs is in the chat. I know Babs is in
He is
here.
such a busy man that it's okay. We understand.
I'm messing around, Babs. You know I'm messing around.
But for today's show, this one is going to be probably a hot topic in Northeast Ohio again. And I promise you, we're not just doing this because I'm an Ohio boy, but there's a former Cleveland Browns player who wants to see Deion Sanders take over for the Browns, and he explains why. And he also has a very bold take on how many years it will be until the Browns have a Lombardi trophy near Lake Erie. It's an incredible interview. You're going to have to check it out.
Then, guys, we will also be talking about Cardi B, Stephon Diggs, baby boy, baby Diggs.
Baby Diggs. We already have the baby Diggs.
Oh my God! Yeah, you know it's wrapped in a little Patriots blanket. You know, starting the fandom early. Who knows how long Stephon's going to be on the Patriots for? But you know, always will have that picture, I guess, in the repping the Patriots if he wants to be a Patriots fan.
That's really funny. They're going to look back 20 years from now and be like, oh, let's check out the baby's pictures. Oh, I was on the Patriots at one point. Yeah. But sticking with the NFL, our final biggest story, this is like incredible stuff. I don't know where it came from, but Cam Scadaboo is just a darling. He is America's sweetheart. And he actually achieved a milestone in the streaming world. He's obviously out with his injury right now, but yeah, still racking up those accomplishments. How he celebrated that, and just some more bizarre things with him. He is going to have his own reality show someday. That is just a guarantee.
I need to see a reality show of him and Jackson Dart being roommates and just seeing what journey and antics they get up to. I would pay to see that.
Yeah.
Oh, we also almost forgot somebody that's in here visiting us all the way from the Far East.
Boom.
Mojo.
Who?
You guys should have seen the timing on that. That was crazy.
That's Mojo.
Damn.
Still flexing on him in Japan.
Out here, I'm just saying, like it's getting crazy.
Have you been able to hit the gym out there?
Mojo, how many?
Every single morning.
Let's go.
The thing about waking up at 5 a.m. to film this show is I can do this and go to the gym before the day even starts. Really, so fantastic.
You got some measuring tape with you? I think those are some crazy pythons, bro.
I think it's probably like 35 inches if I had to guess.
Man, I was gonna guess like 42.
Yeah.
all that ramen, all those.
I gotta take it back a second though, because you guys finally came up with a team name here, the double L's.
Yep.
Lucas, Luca, obviously big similarity there. I gotta be honest, I don't know if I love the name. I think you got the hand signs, but double L's, is that what you're going with?
I don't think we've made it. No, I think we just started, just yesterday we did that. And I think today we're just we got our call sign down. We're still working on the name.
Yeah.
The call sign. Well, that's more important.
Yeah. You got to have a cool stance.
All fans can, throw it up.
Exactly.
So when we leave the office today, and everyone's just lined up by the fence and just go,
yes.
Exactly. But then you also get the graphic. We need a new graphic.
Melissa's doing it.
See, we got everybody throwing up the L's now.
We got Melissa behind the camera today.
Melissa.
And she is going to do her best to include the Tims as much as she can. I still have them, okay?
The Tims have not. Hey, guys,
they're not going anywhere either.
We still have the competition going, the giveaway. If whoever says the nicest thing in the best memory of Lucas gets these Tims for completely free.
I did not agree to that.
Completely free.
Say what? That was a great phase. I haven't made any in a long time. I have to make some more.
Have you seen that the male equivalent of receiving flowers is getting banana bread baked for them?
Really?
That's been like an online thing saying that's like the male equivalent.
Is that TikTok?
Yeah.
No,
that's a whole nother.
What do you think? Banana bread from someone before.
Have you ever gotten flowers?
Probably at some point for something. More than banana.
But you know how you usually just go out and get your wife like a nice thing of flowers? Like that's not, that doesn't just happen, right? So for a guy, it's like your wife makes you some banana bread or something. It's like the same thing.
Dude, I ordered flowers for my wife recently for something, and not only did they come late, but they were the wrong flowers. They came with a random balloon, which I admit I mostly got from my daughter because she loves balloons. But yeah, it was just the most backwards thing. Not one piece of that order was anything that I ordered. All these just random items showed up for no reason late. It was pretty good.
Yeah, and flowers aren't cheap.
They are expensive.
Yeah. Well, Trader Joe's has good flowers actually.
Do they?
They have good prices on flowers.
That's good to know.
Oh, guys, we got a lot of people starting to flood into the chat. Brienne, how's it going? Rage. Oh wait, that's Angie. We got Angie in here.
Angie.
Joe, Allison. I haven't seen you before, but Allison says she's joining a gym, trying to get like mojo. Joey, good to see you again from the main. Dopey Tripod, hello.
How did everyone think Luka did today? I heard a lot of it, and it sounded like he did a fantastic job, but
thanks, man.
Shower him with compliments. He deserves them. He's doing a fantastic
give Lucas,
job.
Give Mojo some shout-outs, too,
TMZ Entertainment, TMZ Sports. Great stuff.
There we go. Yeah, guys, we're trying to get it more active in here, and ever since you guys have been able to that have came over from the main live show. We've really enjoyed you guys coming.
You guys are going
Jen,
to
hi, how's it going?
Also hear from Danny and Shannon. I know Shannon's got her own little fan club.
Shannon's
we
club.
got a lot to talk about today. It's going to be some really good stuff. So,
you guys, they're locked in right now.
They are. They're chatting about the next big story.
What could they be talking about?
We're talking. We're talking about the next big story. Oh yeah. Yes. Just nod your head. Yes.
Christine, how's it going?
Boom.
Mojo, what's been your favorite part of your journey to the Far East so far?
We honestly haven't done a ton just yet because we've only been here 2 full days.
Okay.
I went to Ribera and got myself a new jacket yesterday. You guys probably don't know about that, but that's it's kind of like a legendary steakhouse in the wrestling world. Like,
oh, cool.
You go there and it's, all the wrestlers from way back in the day, Bob Backlund till now. And the whole thing is you go and you get, I'll go get it sitting right next to me, but like a Ribera jacket, like a starter jacket kind of a thing.
Oh, sick.
Like a flex almost in the wrestling world. We did that last night with some of the guys, some of the other wrestlers that are out here. What else did we do? I mean, we went cruising around Shibuya and Takeshita Street.
Heck yeah.
We went into a bunch of animal cafes out here, which are kind of.
Did you go to one?
We went to the one for the little piglets, which was hilarious.
They're fun. They're funny. I did a hedgehog one where there was a bunch of little hedgehogs running around.
Really?
And it
You
was
had to
very
put
cute.
on the gloves to pet them.
Mm-hmm.
We did that last time. Yeah.
Yeah, they're super cute.
Off to Osaka today.
Oh, you're going to Osaka today? Taking the
Osaka
Shinkaizen?
2 days. We'll probably hit Kyoto, and then Saturday we are going to the Sumo Championships, which I'm very excited about. The final day of the championship round.
Are you gonna try and get in on the action?
Well, I'm waiting for someone over at TMZ Sports to call over there and get me in the competition. You know what I'm saying? I got
We'll make some calls.
Pretty decent track record of throwing people around. So
We know some people.
Yeah, man.
man. Get me in on this tournament. Maybe the chat can really sound off and really, pull some strings to get me in there. What do you guys think? You think I would do well?
I think you would do
Absolutely.
well. Is that the next? Is that what you want the
Micah
next?
Parsons when he and who was the quarterback with him from the Texans? Spacing his name.
Of C.J. Stroud?
Yeah, him and do you remember that video?
I do.
They went over there. Micah tried to even move one of the sumo guys. Like, they didn't even flinch. They're laughing. They're having a conversation. He's trying his best. Those guys are next level, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Honestly, I
got it.
was thinking about it yesterday. I don't know why teams that play the Eagles don't get some of those sumo guys. They would stop the tush push in half of a second.
Well, that's what the Buccaneers, they drafted that kid from Florida that weighed like 400 or 500 pounds or something. He was just like, they all called him like the tush push stopper, but then he unfortunately got cut. But what was I about to say? You got Jen in the chat said you have to go to Dontonbori in Osaka to go get the street food there.
Yeah, for sure. I'm actually down in weight. I dropped 20 pounds for this trip, so I'm ready to put it back on.
Okay, heck yeah. What's your favorite thing that you've had it? Because obviously you've been to Japan a few times. Like when you go there, what's like the one food you look forward to getting, like authentic style Japanese food?
I mean, it's kind of a cop out, but I would say, I mean, sushi's always the thing. They have the fish market actually.
Yeah, Tsukiji.
And you can go super early morning. Actually, I think they're doing it right now or even like a little bit before this, but they're doing the tuna auction.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's just massive tuna, like hundreds and hundreds of pounds, and they're bidding on it, and it's crazy. But there's like a little sushi spot out that way. It usually has like a really long line, but the sushi that you eat was like swimming 20 minutes before you ate it.
I think I know what you're
fresh.
talking about, because that's at the Tsukiji fish market, right? Which for you guys who don't know is like the largest fish market in the entire world. That's in
It's like
Japan.
almost like a little town.
Yeah, it's like a lot of little narrow alleyways, and each like area you turn has a different little vendor that's selling, you know, like Wagyu beef, or you get some like sushi. It's like it's a really cool spot, but you have to go early in the morning if you want to be able to get all like the real fresh, and not wait in line.
Yeah, that line gets super long.
And it's also like, I mean, if you go like, cause the first time I went, it was like the afternoon, and when you went, it's just packed. Like you're just a little sardine shuffling through. And I bet for you, Mojo, with like a big guy like you, it's probably like you're just bumping into people. You know, there's like everybody's
No,
around
I've
you.
lost 20 pounds. I told you, I'm good now, bro. You're bigger than I am now.
Oh, hey, somebody clip that. Bigger than Mojo. Bigger than Mojo.
You start cutting sleeves off your shirt, we're gonna have a problem though.
Yeah, see, I can't do that, man. I
You know
can't.
the rules around here.
I can't take your brand, Mojo. I can't do that. Heather Stew, you'd like to go there? It's it's probably one of my favorite countries I've ever been to. Like all around, I mean,
Yeah.
it's you know, the food, the people. I'm a big like history guy, so the fact that you can just like walk into the most modern mall you've ever seen and then turn around and it's a temple from thousands of years ago. It's a really cool place.
Top 2 to 3 I've ever been to, no question.
What's your top 3?
Man, it's hard to round it out, but I went to Dubai when we were promoting the new WWE video game, and they sent me out there for like 2 weeks for media. I mean, when I left there, that was #1 by a mile. That was unbelievable. They party out there like it's Vegas, which I really wasn't expecting, but luxury, everything, the food is unbelievable. I mean, that's my favorite type of food, obviously, but yeah, Dubai is up there. Japan, what else? I mean, Dubai is obviously the Emirates, but
Cleveland food's pretty good.
Yeah. We got what's hopping it. We'll continue this discussion after, Mojo.
Okay.
The food in Cleveland, Ohio.
What do you know about pierogies?
Oh yeah, Cleveland.
die for.
Out there they eat like chili and like spaghetti and stuff. It's interesting.
All right, so we're gonna start. Lucas, you'd mentioned it with a hot take from a former Brown.
And guys, I don't know about this hot take. We're gonna really dive into this one, so get ready and strap in.
Strap in. Yo. Why not? Welcome to TMZ Sports. Lucas Widman here. The Browns are 2-8. Not great, but there is one guy who has played in Cleveland in the past who knows what it's like to struggle, but he has an idea on how he can fix things for the Browns next season. Of course, Shedeur Sanders is getting his first start for the Orange and Brown this weekend against the Las Vegas Raiders, and he believes there's a guy very close to Sanders who could actually help him and potentially lead the entire franchise to a Super Bowl within a matter of years. We're talking about former defensive back Lee Bowden. He played 5 seasons in Cleveland, and he knows the blueprint for Cleveland to get back to its good ways, as it were. Can I restart that? Should I restart all of this? Yeah, why not? Yeah, sorry. Hey, that's showbiz.
Take 2.
Yeah, I didn't really know where I was going with that.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, you know what? You know I know why this didn't work?
Jose.
Everybody, it's your favorite time of the stream. Jose, get over here.
That's just there we go.
How's everybody?
everybody! Yay! Happy Tuesday! Almost weekend. I like Thursday.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday, yeah.
Jose, we got a question for you. What's your favorite season and why?
Summer.
Summer?
Why? Because I can go to the beach anytime I want.
Sounds great.
Yes.
I'll see you there,
With
buddy.
the vodka ice.
See you, man.
Lucas, that's just good awareness, bro.
What?
To stop mid-segment because you saw Jose coming
and
restart it so we didn't miss that, because the chat would have eaten you up if you let that go.
They would have been calling for my neck, saying, "Where's Babcock?"
All right. Positive vibes now, because now we got Jose.
Welcome to TMZ Sports. Lucas Widman here. The Cleveland Browns are not great. They're 2-8 right now, sitting comfortably at the bottom of the AFC North. But there's one former player who actually thinks that he knows what they need to do to get to their winning ways. Shedeur Sanders is under center this Sunday against the Las Vegas Raiders, getting his very first start for the franchise. And Lee Bodden, who played 5 seasons with the Orange and Brown, says there is a guy super close to Shedeur who can turn the whole team around within a matter of years to where they can win a Super Bowl. Lee Bodden thinks Deion Sanders is the answer on the sidelines in Cleveland.
That coach, I'm sorry, he got to go. And so the best coach for Shedeur to me right now is Deion. It's Deion Sanders. That's the best coach for him. It's time. Perfect timing. It is time. And then so now I'm saying the coach, we know the coach got to go. Deion, step right up in there. Step up the bat, because it's the time, because you can't wait 3 years. You know what I mean? That's the development that he need with his daddy. They're right there in Cleveland. The come up. You know what I mean? And then sure, he could be a Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Because has he not taken tutelage from Tom Brady? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Brady mentored him. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So the dynamic is, here it is. Deion, coach, son, quarterback, they've been successful. Why is it going to be any different in this league?
There you have it. Lee Bodden thinks Deion Sanders, the current coach at Colorado, is the answer in Cleveland. Now, here's the thing about Coach Prime. I mean, he has turned that entire organization into relevance. And yes, they do have a 3-7 record right now this season. But overall, I mean, people care about the Buffaloes again, and it's all because of Coach Sanders. And he brings the guys, he brings the big names to his organization on the coaching staff. There are eyeballs all over this team, and Lee Bodden thinks that can happen in Cleveland as well. Now, we saw what Shedeur Sanders can do with his father as a coach, but Mojo, what do you make of all this? And do you think it's far-fetched, or do you think this could actually be based in reality here?
You never know, Lukey. I mean, shoot, dude. That would be a very talked about hire. I mean, right then and there, the Browns become the hottest or most talked about team in the NFL. Eyeballs go through the roof. They're going to be on primetime spots all the time. Attendance is going to spike. There's going to be electricity and excitement in the city. Merch sales are going to go up. Ticket sales are going to go up. And the program is going to make a lot more money right off the bat, which might be very appealing to the owner, who is going to be a huge part of that decision, obviously. However, that being said, all of that good, let's take a look at what Deion has done at Colorado. A losing cumulative record. Not a great start over at Colorado. Same thing happened there. I mean, that was, I don't even want to call them a middle of the pack program. That was one of those D1 schools that nobody really looked about, knew about outside of Colorado in the conference. And now they are on the map in the biggest of ways, but they haven't really been winning there. Their first year, not good. This year, not good. They had one decent year, last year? But overall, like, it's still a losing record. And if you're talking about a guy that couldn't even win in college, respectfully, do you really think that that guy's going to do anything different in the NFL. I mean, I know all the players will absolutely respect him. He's one of the best players in NFL history. But I don't know if it translates to wins. So I guess it really comes down to, the Browns as a losing franchise with an owner that makes a lot of mistakes. Could he maybe be swayed by the hype and make something? I think that is certainly possible. But if you talk about sending Dion to a perennially winning franchise, no, I don't see that happen whatsoever. They don't care about all that. They demand wins, and that's that.
And Mojo, the thing that Lee Bodden pointed out about Kevin Stefanski, a former coach of the year, is that Shedeur Sanders should have been ready for Sunday against the Baltimore Ravens. We know that did not go well at all for him, but he also didn't have any first team reps. And Lee Bodden says, look, that's not something that should ever happen. You look at when Tom Brady went down, Matt Castle was ready to go. In other instances in the past, would Shedeur and his father be the next Tom Brady and Bill Belichick? I don't think you can ever duplicate that. But why not try it? At this point, you're very close to a rebuild in Cleveland. It would make things exciting at the very least. I'm a Stefanski guy. I believe in him, but
get him out of there.
I just hate the idea of
Two coach of the years, right? He's won twice.
Twice. You have to think about who would replace him.
Yeah.
And
Coach Prime.
If you don't have a sure number one top choice that you have to get, then you're just going to restart the cycle every few years. And when you start to have a losing season or things don't go your way on the field, then you just fire him and bring in another guy. And then in a few years, we're doing this again, maybe even 1 year. You need some stability. And yes, there have been a lot of changes at quarterback and other positions on the offense, but I don't know.
You need a culture guy.
I really don't know. A culture would be great. That would be fantastic.
That's what you need, is just a culture
I would
guy.
love to have a culture in Cleveland.
And that's what Dan Campbell did over in Detroit. I mean, they were awful his first season there. Then he built a rough nose, grit, whatever, corny, call whatever you want. But they have an identity now.
I don't think that is corny at all. And
it's all about grit.
Remember on Hard Knocks when Jarvis Landry was preaching about it's contagious. It went viral, but the sentiment was absolutely there that he's like, guys, we can change this. Everyone talks about the Browns, like the butt of a joke, but the players in that room can change it.
Yeah,
absolutely. And maybe it starts at the top with Stefanski and how he goes about practices or team meetings and things like that. But, Coach Prime, I pointed out, not a great record this year, not a great record overall, but you look at the relevance that he has breathed into that organization. I mean, and players, I know in college is different with transfer and everything, but free agents will want to play for Coach Prime. He's one of the greatest to ever step foot on a football field.
I mean, a majority of my friends from high school, because I went to high school in Colorado, they called my high school Regis South, or Boulder South, because everybody just would go to Colorado. Majority of my friends are still in Colorado, graduated from there. And they said that the most fun, they had 2 years before Coach Prime, and then the last 2 years with Coach Prime. And they said that no matter if they won or lose, if they made it a close game, it was infectious. Everybody in Colorado would go to these games. Boulder was never, you could go to Boulder games for $20 when I was a kid. Now it became a destination to go and see Coach Prime play. University of Southern Texas Christian, right? Or whatever. He changed the culture. That's the one thing. I don't think necessarily he might be the best head coach. Clearly his record hasn't reflected that. But college is obviously very different. NIL, you have one good player, they're going to go want to play for Alabama after, right? And get $1 million a year as opposed to $200,000. It's not the best sample size, but one thing is for sure, like you said, to have a culture, a team culture, something to motivate you guys, something like an identity. That is something that I could very much see the Browns, needing, right? And then Shedeur had his best times with Coach Prime. So I don't think it's the craziest idea, but I also don't know if that's the most realistic thing, to go from a big Boulder to Cleveland Browns, regardless of how good they've been recently.
Yeah. Is it perfect timing? Depending on what Shedeur does, I know they didn't want to answer the question in team availability, this week. Kevin Stefanski was like, we're just focused on this Sunday. But I really do believe that they're in a position to where if Shedeur has a solid game, if he is a functioning quarterback, you just stick with him for the rest of the season, see where it goes, revisit it in the offseason, see what happens in the draft, depending on what their pick is.
He puts butts in seats, you know?
Yeah.
He makes the franchise money. And ultimately for a team, you know, that's not going anywhere, at least have some buzz around your team and make it exciting. Like, I'm sure, like, you could say that if you were still living in Ohio and you had opportunities to go to a Cleveland Browns game, you would definitely want to go see a Shedeur Sanders Cleveland Browns game versus a Dylan Gabriel Cleveland Browns game. So I just think for the team, it makes sense to have him continue to start.
What was that, Steve?
I said we will do Danny Dimes should be out there, and we'll do Chris Boyd here. Just an update on a serious story from earlier in the week.
You ready to do some heavy lifting with this?
Yeah, I got a statement pulled up right here.
Do you need anything else? Do you have this? Moving along to the terrifying incident that happened early Sunday morning involving New York Jets cornerback Chris Boyd. Now, we hadn't had many details on his status for several days. We knew that he was in critical but stable condition, that he was hospitalized, but luckily on Wednesday, we received some positive words, Danny.
Yeah, we finally got our first real update on Chris Boyd, and he took to his Instagram to show himself laying in his hospital bed in New York City. But he said, "I'm sorry I have no words at the moment, just grateful. I'm coming along, starting to breathe on my own. Sincerely appreciate everyone." So at least we've been wondering for days what truly his stats was. Like you said, we only heard critical but stable condition. So at least seems like he's making progress to hopefully get out of there sometime soon.
Right, and I know a teammate also spoke out on Thursday saying that he received a text message from Boyd, which is great news as well. Also revealed that Chris Boyd welcomed a child recently. So it just adds so much more to this. Obviously, no one wants to be put into a situation like that where, you know, an altercation can turn so violent to the point where someone is shot. But there's just so many levels to this, and so assuring to hear that Chris Boyd is doing well to the point that he's able to update his teammates and his loved ones. And here's hoping that he's able to get out of the hospital here shortly.
Perfect. Thank you, Danny.
Do you need me to say anything about, you know, a suspect has been identified?
We did that part the other day, right? We had the picture, right? Yep.
Yeah. Still no updates legally regarding this, and I'm sure they're working nonstop to get this figured out, because especially when there's a high-profile athlete involved, people are going to want answers. They're going to want to get that out as soon as they can, but they're not going to do that until they have all their ducks in a row. For lack of a better term. But yeah, prayers, thoughts, good vibes going to Chris Boyd right now. Sorry, thinking about another story.
Want to just spin forward and we'll lighten the mood a little bit here.
Yeah, with what?
Cardi B and Stephon Diggs. First photos we're seeing of baby Diggs.
Me with Mojo?
You and Mojo in some Patriots gear. And then we'll eventually segue that to, you know, they're the latest NFL player in this high-profile, celebrity relationship. We recently talked to Eric Decker, who's might be the OG of that. Had a reality show while he was playing, married to country music singer Jesse James Decker, and he's got some advice for all of these guys.
Run that by me again, just the whole thing. So, Cardi B posted the picture. Patriots gear. Things are going well for them. We spoke with someone recently.
Exactly, who knows exactly what, the guys like Travis Kelce and Stephon Diggs are going through with all this.
With high-profile relationships.
Exactly. Eric Decker, and he was Jesse James Decker, the country music singer.
Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Lucas here. Awesome update from Cardi B and Stephon Diggs. They shared the first image of their baby son, and it is adorable. also a mention to Stephon Diggs' current team, the New England Patriots, wrapped in a little Patriots blanket and everything. Now, people will make the joke that that might not age well, depending on what the rest of his NFL career looks like. Obviously, he's a superstar talent, but might not be in Foxborough forever. But nonetheless, awesome to see those updated pictures, Cardi and Stephon in the hospital room together. We talked how Stephon was present for the welcoming of their baby son. But, speaking of high-profile relationships, I mean, it doesn't get much bigger than this. You have a top of her industry rapper and Stephon Diggs, one of the most well-known players in the NFL. That's got to be pretty crazy, right? Well, we spoke to someone not too long ago who experienced something like that, Eric Decker, because he is married to country music star Jesse James Decker. And he broke it down for us on what guys like Stephon, guys like Travis Kelce are going through, and a little bit of advice for people.
It comes with the territory, and we are performers, as athletes as well. As entertainment is, part of our culture, and it really pays our bills. And I think, just accepting, in a sense, that you've kind of chosen, that lifestyle. It's a choice that you make, kind of what comes with it. And if you are ignorant to not think that that comes with it, you're in the wrong space.
You all have such difficult jobs as professional athletes. Does it make things even more complicated? I mean, how much harder, if at all, does it make just work?
You get razzed in the locker room for sure. I mean, I remember Peyton just razzing me weekly on when our shows were airing. But what's funny about that is that guys would be like, "Oh man, you got a show," and then they'd watch it and be like, "Hey man, can I get on next week?" Or, how do I get, just 5 minutes? So it's funny, but no, it was lighthearted. It never felt like it was too much or a distraction, because once it becomes a distraction, then you got an issue. It never was. So, I think, like I said, when you're playing, you got to balance things. You got to be a professional, and so was able to do that.
It is interesting, Mojo. You think about it, and from the outside, you might speculate that it could be a huge distraction when a teammate is in headlines and everything that they're doing left and right is being detailed in articles. But, you've been in NFL locker rooms. You have very famous teammates. What was it like for you?
Shoot, man. I mean, I don't know if I ever really played with anybody that was in a superstar relationship like that, I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's the thing. That's the trend now, almost like every week, every month at worst, like you got some new superstar celebrity couple. So I can't really speak to that firsthand in a locker room setting. However, your teammates torturing you about anything going on in your personal life and having some fun at your expense. That's very common, but that's what a locker room's about. You find stuff about the others to give them a hard time, have a good laugh, and keep it moving. So, when you're in a celebrity relationship like that, there is going to be the good and the bad. I mean, on the good, you're with someone that kind of speaks the same language as you, right? They understand what you're going through. They know how to handle a life in the limelight. And I'm not just talking about if you're an NFL player. I'm talking about if you're a superstar in the NFL and you can't go anywhere without people asking for an autograph or an interview or something to that extent. But on the flip side of that, a lot of people say there can only be one star in the household, like that's two people who are always going to be working, always going to be grinding. It's going to be stress on a relationship when you have two schedules like that. And, there's a lot that goes through it. I mean, I have a lot of buddies who always swore off, even though they could enter celebrity relationships like that they wanted no part of them whatsoever for all of those other reasons, all of those outside distractions. I mean, obviously we know from Travis Kelce, everyone's just waiting for you to have a bad game, a bad season, so that they can blame everything on your relationship with someone like T Swift. I mean, Stephon Diggs also fits that category with Cardi B being a megastar, but both of them are absolutely still killing it, especially Stephon Diggs. No surprises there since he's a Maryland Terrapin. That's what we do. And you got to love the photo of the baby that you were talking about earlier, Lucas. Stephon Diggs might not be with the Pats for all that long. Maybe he will be. We never know, but we know he's all over the place. But who's to say that that baby might not play for the Pats down the line? Because Mike Vrabel has absolutely been on fire. Unbelievable how good the Patriots are this year based off of the slump that they've had recently. So I think it's very foreseeable that this guy could essentially become the next Bill Belichick and be there for an extremely long time and win a bunch of Super Bowls. And if that's the case, hey, maybe he's still the coach when the baby gets there. And that outfit there, that baby wrap, is a little bit of foreshadowing and not just a tribute to Pops.
How funny would that be?
We've seen crazier things.
It's not far-fetched.
We put our kids in our favorite sports team outfits when we brought them home. Did you ever get put in a little Browns onesie?
Mm-hmm. And I mean, Halloween costumes too.
Yeah.
My brother wasn't the biggest sports fan, but my parents held on to them. And so like they had it ready to go. When I was like, I want to be a football player, they're like, here you go. Number 19, Bernie Kosar, here you are. Speaking of, great to see that Bernie is doing well. Liver transplant is scary.
Yeah.
But the support that he's gotten from football fans, sports fans all over, it's really nice to see. So sending the best to Bernie Kosar right now.
Seems like a lot of guys in the chat have had their kids. That's like their first thing they wore. Lax said that the first thing when his daughter was born in 2022 was a little Atlanta Braves uniform.
Aww.
How cute.
I love when the hospitals, when it's like NBA finals time or around the Super Bowl, and they just automatically like put it out.
You're just like, that's what you're going to do. That's the fan you're going to be for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the most deep-rooted claim. It's like anytime anybody brings up something with me, I can say, Eagles onesie.
Since day one.
There you go. Can't argue with the wall. You know? It's like when I hear all these people, cough, cough, Steve, Colorado Eagles fan, talk to that picture, I'm just kidding, Steve. But
Luca's got pictures from the good old days when he's in his Nick Foles jersey as a baby.
Hey man, the goat, immortalized forever out front of the link.
Back in my day.
back in my day when LeBron first started his career. Lax, you got her an orange onesie with that says the Tennessee Volunteers are undefeated to Bama in my lifetime. That's a good one. That's a good one. Mojo is right with the foreshadowing. Yeah, Mojo has a sixth sense, and he's doing the peck pop right now.
Just flexing on everybody.
Is that sun coming in behind you, Mojo? Is it starting to get a little sun over there?
Yeah, it's actually like tucked perfectly between two of the skyscrapers out here.
Oh, sick.
I'm leaning back though to get out of the sun, but I have a great view of Tokyo if anyone wants to see it.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, let's see it.
I want to see.
Mojo, you know what they call Japan, right?
What?
The land of the rising sun.
Yeah, land of the rising sun. Here we go.
Wow.
All right, guys, let's see if we can.
What a view, Mojo.
All right, we got a pretty cool room here. All right, hold on here. Let me walk.
Yeah, same.
Right?
I don't even know. Oh my goodness, Mojo. This is.
Oh, you
what a
bougie.
pad.
Baby, if we go on vacation, we're gonna do it right.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
That's a real inspiring picture right there.
You think that'd be a good shot if I filmed right behind it?
He's showing the guns.
Temples out this way.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, cool.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Is you can flash your camera to the right and see all these skyscrapers, and a little bit to the left, you just have like all these
I like downtown.
temples and everything.
Right on the other side.
You wish.
There's a place called the
I know that's
Red
your hood,
Tower,
but
and it's like this huge video game simulation spot. Where it's like you're kind of like working out in these games. They have like the not the real, but the games from the show Squid Game that you can play there, and some games on like trampolines and all like these VR shooting games, all this cool stuff. So if you're a gamer, that's the spot.
Sounds pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, I can't say enough good things about Japan. The chat's wanting you to bring back souvenirs for everybody.
What do we want?
Everything.
Team? I'm gonna have to mail them to you.
Yeah, what would be a good?
Some matcha powder.
Some real matcha powder, yes.
Man, do you like matcha?
I do.
Man, it tastes like butt.
You know, I like hot sauce.
You gotta put that vanilla.
They have a cool hot
But
sauce.
see,
Tastes like what word?
So it tastes like butt.
Oh, I didn't know if you said mud or
love
butt. It's like,
Well, I mean, mud
PG
too.
show,
You know,
buddy.
mud. Grass grows in mud and dirt. You know, that's what it tastes like.
I love it. It just has to have
we did go to the
that
big
vanilla
one.
creamer in it.
See, but
to
that's
make
my
it
thing.
better.
Is like, is it really good if you have to add a bunch of stuff to it?
That is a
vanilla
good
creamer.
point, Luca.
Thank
Don't
you,
do that, Mojo.
Thank you, Mojo.
I
You're
drink my
my
coffee
friend.
black.
I will definitely say that if you had to add milk and sugar and
I don't
all
add
these
this-
other things, then
But you're adding
no,
all that. But you're adding vanilla cream. That's
being
that's
bullied.
pretty much sugar.
I drink. What? It's like green tea. Like I just leave it as is.
No one's bullying Shannon.
Thank
Go.
you.
Mojo, I'm giving virtual Mojo a little fist bump right there. Boom.
Boom.
Thought we were friends.
All right, Shannon has joined us. Lucas will continue with another power couple, perhaps.
Shannon squad, all rise.
What's up, Shannon Squad?
We need to get all of our graphic assets, and we got Shannon squad graphics, Mojo graphics,
Lucas's doofuses.
Lucas's
Come up with your team
doofus.
name, man.
Lucas lads.
Did Charles say a league of losers earlier?
Yeah, the League of Losers. Yeah, where is Charles?
He left.
Oh, Charles left. Charles is one of the League of Losers members.
Charles is a grade A hater. Grade A hater. They were working on the Justin Bieber story earlier, and he's like, "Oh, like what's a pun we can use?" And I offered my knowledge and assistance, and he's like, "You would." I'm like, "Well,
You're a
you want me to do
believer.
here? That's why I work here."
You're a
help.
believer. He's the biggest
In my
believer.
interview for my internship in March of 2015, I said I know as much about LeBron as I do Justin Bieber. And I was like, if there's any home for me, it's TMZ. It lasted 8 minutes.
Did you like his last album?
Bieber?
Yeah.
Like Swag or Swag 2?
Both of them.
This guy's corny, bro. How do you like this guy?
I love Swag.
This
1
guy's
and
making
2.
an album called Swag. Are we serious?
I
You
loved
don't
it.
understand the emotion behind
Oh,
it.
I understand it.
Don't get
Oh,
mad.
I'm
When
so
he was-
rich.
when
I'm
he was-
so rich and all my swag.
Don't piss Lucas
That's
off,
not it
please.
at all.
I don't care.
He wants to bring Swag back because that was a time in history.
Swag can kick rocks.
It was so good.
Now, before we get started, I will say real quick. Now, everyone loves Swag who knows ball, okay? Who knows note.
I know ball.
I know note, okay? Swag is fantastic. Swag 2 is even better. I know a lot of people only listen to it once, and they're like, this isn't great. But it listen to it again now, or like
So
this
good.
weekend or something, it hits different now. I love Swag 2 so much. Bieber is so freaking
We're believers.
back. So bad. Cam talking. Who cares, Cam? Who cares?
Say hi.
I'm just kidding. I think he took that seriously.
I think he did. I don't think he knew we were
Okay,
streaming.
yeah.
All right, so Angel Reese, Wendell
Is this,
Carter
moving on?
Jr. Yeah, it's going to come out of that, but I'm going to come in with the sound earlier in the week when Wendell Carter was on Run It Back with Chandler Parsons. And then you guys can react off that. You know, Lucas has kind of been more of a development, right, Shannon? And Shannon can walk you through all the breadcrumbs since. Okay, so here comes sound.
Nah, that's the homie for sure.
What?
We're locked in.
The homie.
That's
the homie.
Y'all gonna find out when y'all need to find out.
I thought I could
That's
just
my, that's my girl
get
though.
it here.
That's my girl though. We locked in for sure.
Hey, listen,
I'm glad Chandler
way to clean that up because you get that text message. Oh, homie?
Homie is rough. Yeah, like that's.
We're in the
Clean
doghouse real quick.
yeah.
I gave you a layup. Yeah, I was gonna stay out of it, but my big homie, I was gonna give you some advice. Now, don't work that one now. No.
All right, moving right along. That was Wendell Carter Jr., Orlando Magic Center, being asked and peppered with questions about who he could possibly be dating right now. He referred to that person as the homie. Shannon, who's the homie? And what's going on here?
The homie is Angel Reese. Like, granted, when you're in a relationship, your significant other, whether that be a man or woman, is your best friend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
They should be, yeah.
They should be. So that's why I figured when he was saying the homie. But after he wrote that, after he said that, on the podcast, of course, Angel Reese went on her Twitter X page and said, "period homie." So she was basically knocking him for saying that. But of course, she also posted a big bouquet of flowers. Granted, she didn't say who it was from, but I kind of put it two together.
Was that damage control there? Was
No,
he
of course
making
that was
up
damage
for...
control. He knew better. He knew better. Come on now. But it's obvious. She went to the Orlando Magic Suite game. She's never been before. I think they've been seen before together as well. I mean, I think they look good, and I understand why they don't want the relationship to be out like that. Because there's pros and cons of being on social media and being a relationship. I mean, remember when she was in college, she was with that dude, and that kind of fell apart after it got so much made so many headlines. And she's tall. She's 6'3", so her being with an NBA player makes sense because she always said that she wouldn't date a guy shorter than her. I'm 5'4", so I ain't in that same level, but 6'3" is pretty damn tall, so it makes sense why she's with Wendell, who's 6'10", so it makes sense. But I'm happy for them if they are, in fact, in a relationship. I don't knock them for not confirming it. It's none of our business, but hey, it is what it is. So.
Well, it pays the bills for us, so it is our business. But it would be a match made in basketball heaven, absolutely. Wendell has been in the NBA for a while now, and Angel Reese is doing her thing in the WNBA. If they're not ready to fully go boyfriend and girlfriend in the public, it seems like something is brewing, and we'll be there every step of the way when they do decide to hard launch or whatever it is. But shout out to Wendell for doing his best on the spot to try not and blow his entire cover.
He sent them flowers. That's what it is.
No, it's very. I think he was put on the spot, and he was like, "Oh boy, like we haven't." Because there's a conversation you have to have to where you're like,
"Do we want to make
we're
this public?
Two very popular people,
right?
We should be coordinated on how we're going to go about this." And I mean, maybe he should have prepped before that appearance.
Because obviously they were going to ask him that. That's like the biggest topic. I honestly don't even think people knew who Wendell Carter was until
she probably told him, homie,
Wendell Carter, nobody.
Homie?
That's the homie, though.
I mean, isn't your girl your homie?
Yeah, she's my homie.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I wouldn't be like referring to her as like, yeah, that's my homie.
Right.
You know, like,
that's right. True. But my is my homie. That's my dog.
Definition.
That's real. That's my guy right there. You know.
Yeah.
He's
Joe,
my bestie.
we'll see you later. Bye, Joe.
Hi, baby.
My go-to.
That's my best friend.
He is my bestie.
Bestie vibes.
You guys want to knock out Dan Hurley while we have Shannon in place?
UConn, baby.
Well, Lucas, this will be a welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, friends.
Welcome back.
Oh my gosh.
It's so cute.
How are our friends doing, Luca?
What is that?
Tell all our friends we love them.
Everybody? Yeah. They can hear you. Oh, wait. We're filming me. Oh. I thought you guys were doing the
Hi,
chat. Can we get some ups for Lucas real quick? He was, having to fill in. Shadur Sanders, he's filling in for, I don't want to call Babs Dylan Gabriel. That's disrespectful, I feel like. But, it's perfect timing, and he's killing it. So everybody show Lucas some love. He's killing it right now.
Not needed.
He's like, don't bring it.
He's being legendary right now.
You are doing an amazing job.
Yeah, you are doing an amazing job. So everybody, make sure to show some love. Keeping the show fun, fresh, awesome.
With that being said, if you're watching Babcock, hurry back.
Feel better.
And shout out Mojo for being in the Far East, still tuning in.
Yeah, that's who.
Yeah.
Let's
all
go.
right.
Great lengths to make it happen for y'all.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
do Connor's uncle, Dan Hurley.
Dan Hurley.
Does he also hate the Bills?
Am I going to intro it and then we go to him and then go to Shannon after that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Lucas Widman here. The UConn Huskies had their first loss of the season Wednesday night, and by judging Dan Hurley's post-game press conference, you would have thought it was their billionth loss because he absolutely lost his mind. You're going to have to watch the full thing because I can't do it justice myself. But yeah, let's just say he didn't go to bed happy.
With all the numbers that we've talked about, it suggests that you gave yourself a chance to win the game.
Yeah, sometime around 2 a.m., 4:30 a.m., I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna think it was just a nightmare, and then finally when I'm up and just kind of starting to move around, but I'm feeling half dead at around 7:30, 8 o'clock. I'm going to realize, that we just blew a chance to beat one of the best teams down 2 studs. And in a game that we were down 13 and wobbling, we got a game on Sunday that we need to take to court with a very high level of rage and pissed off with how we show up for that. But, our people got to get our guys healthy and on the court so that we could be the team that we're all really high on. It just tonight sucked to lose like that.
Now, look, this UConn team lost to the number 4 team. So it was a 3-versus-4 matchup, highly anticipated. It was a 4-point loss. Shannon, I know you're a Huskies super
baby.
fan.
Yes,
what do you make of Hurley? Is he overreacting a little bit, or do you want to see this kind of energy? And how are you feeling going into Sunday against Bryant? Because I feel bad for them.
Because it's a mix, because they lost their center. He sprained his ankle, Terrace Reed. He's like one of the best big men in the nation. I mean, he averages like 20 points a game, whatever. He's their best player. So him being out, of course, we had Arizona's going to drive in the paint. You know what I'm saying? So I expected that to happen. So with that being said, I think he overreacted just a little bit, but Hurley's known for being a passionate coach. And that's actually what I think, revived the UConn Huskies, because we had a 10-year drought without a championship. Last one was with Kevin Ollie. And no disrespect to Ollie or Jim Calhoun, but I feel like his attitude and his aggression and all that is what makes UConn like the it team right now. I mean, regardless of that one loss, I know every game matters, but I didn't see nothing wrong with it. I thought it was funny, but it's like, okay, that's Hurley. I expected that,
Right. Danny Hurley, if you search his name on our website, he's no stranger to this, but you take the good with the bad, and I think at the end of the day, he's a fantastic coach. Remember, he almost flirted with going to the Lakers. He's that good and such a great basketball mind. So I think with the way you go about it, I think the players love seeing him go up there and being like, look, I care this much about this, even though it's so early in the season. This is how much I believe in the guys. This is how much I want to win, and that's contagious.
Yeah, and he won back-to-back championships. He almost three-peated. I just love the passion. I'd rather have a coach do that than just sit there and do the basic PR response, So I love Dan Hurley, and please don't go to the Lakers yet. But yeah, I love Dan Hurley. I didn't see nothing wrong with it. One F-bomb, didn't hurt nobody.
Thank you, Shannon.
Welcome.
Shannon.
Thank you, Shannon.
Shannon squad.
Oh, wait, Steve Machine. It's all about the Huskies, though. Don't forget that.
All about the Huskies?
Yes.
Eh.
Are you serious?
Eh.
Even the women, Gino, Oriema, Ozzy, Paige be there.
Honestly, I got no ties for college, so.
You don't like college basketball?
Dude, I went to Loyola Marymount. I hate
that
college
doesn't. No,
basketball.
you can still like college basketball.
No.
You want to root for LMU Chicago?
They don't have it. It's just Loyola. It's not the same, man. It's not the same.
It's all about the Huskies.
It's Loyola, yeah.
The Bombers. Shout out.
No, Huskies all day. Say it.
No.
UConn.
There's a lot of Huskies.
Charles, there were people calling you out in the saying what's up to you earlier in the stream.
What?
A lot of people in the stream. A lot of people in the stream were calling you out before, and they're bringing up our League of Losers from earlier. That
that you created.
You're
trying to create a league.
You're in it, man.
I'm not celebrating the fact that the Jets suck. I just don't want to talk about it all the time. And I think it's.
That's like my dad. Yeah.
I think it's petty of you to always use it as a like a little dagger to throw it.
Guys, I'm just trying to show love.
Can we get a quick on-the-spot take from you, Charles?
Oh.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Guys.
Deion Sanders coaching the Browns. How many years until they win a Super Bowl?
Is that your official statement?
Why are you trying to make me feel like? Look, I love.
With Shedeur under center.
I love Coach Prime, but that's a bad deal. They should not do that.
People are saying
you can't have. It's one thing to do it in college. You can't have an NFL team where the head coach is coaching his son. You can't do it. Should not do it. Also, as much as I love Coach Prime, who says he's ready to coach an NFL team?
I mean,
that's a good point.
Have we seen what Colorado's doing this year?
I feel like he knows his stuff. Have
we seen what Colorado's doing this year?
A whole lot of nothing.
He doesn't have the horses.
Okay.
He doesn't have the players.
And Bill Belichick won how many Super Bowls in the NFL, and he's not doing great in Chapel Hill. So you can't really say
it's not the
one
same thing.
season. What are you talking about? What are you talking? What do you mean? It's the
I'll
same
tell you
thing.
what I mean.
Because you're saying, oh, well, he's
No,
doing bad.
I'll tell you what I mean.
You're saying he's doing bad at Colorado, therefore he cannot do well in the NFL.
I'm saying they had one great season at Colorado, and then he struggled because he hasn't had the players, right?
And what's also preface say that their great season was
what
not.
there would lead an NFL owner to be like, yep, I definitely want to give him a chance.
I think he's one of the greatest ever step foot on a football field. I think he might know his stuff. And having that successful season at Colorado is like a miracle. No offense to the program.
No, they had great
But there
players.
also wasn't a
They had
good-
great players that
And
season.
how many great players are in the NFL? And how many great players in the NFL will want to go play
on
for
the
Deion?
Browns?
They'll come.
If you build it, they will come. They want to play for Coach Prime.
You know how he felt about his Browns. You knew what you was doing.
Exactly. I knew exactly what I was doing.
You guys don't
I don't think it's a
understand
good
how
idea.
hard it
I don't
is.
think it's a good idea.
Guys,
He's a Jets fan.
Do I think that
My greatest
do
memory
I think
of
that
being a
Deion
Browns
will
fan.
eventually coach in the NFL? Yes, he absolutely will. I just don't think it's right now, and I don't think that the Browns are the team for him to do it.
My greatest memory as a Browns fan, well, one is almost making the AFC Championship game. Two is drafting Johnny Manziel.
I love
So, like,
Johnny
let me
Manziel.
have some
Shout out
hope.
Johnny. Football.
Like I said, I'm not here to shit on teams that are having
Deion gonna go
struggling
Cowboys.
seasons or
Okay.
struggling
You guys don't know what it's like.
decades,
I'm Teflon.
Charles, let's
struggling centuries.
Charles, I mean, the Wizards haven't done anything since 1976.
Stop trying to lump me in with the Wizards, right? Go have your own misery.
You made that
I'm not trying to like huddle up. No,
Come on, Charles.
I just like to suffer alone.
Misery loves
I don't
company,
get together
Charles.
with a bunch of other Jets fans. Be like,
I think
"Guys,
all of our
you
teams
suck,
suck, right?
Yeah.
No,
Except his.
we all own it individually, and we're not trying to like all get together and hug it out.
Charles, misery loves
No,
company,
suck,
man.
that's it.
Come on.
He doesn't want your hug.
I'm not offering a hug. I'm offering like a
You're
firm
offering
handshake.
a virtual hug. You're
No, like a
offering a
firm
virtual
handshake.
hug. You
No.
want us to get together in your little league of losers and be like, oh, guys, when are we gonna win?
You got the Eagles.
Not gonna do it.
I know. That's
Yeah, especially when we all know that you're like holding the Eagles in your back pocket. So we wouldn't even let you into the
Two-time
league of
Super Bowl
losers. Get the
champion.
hell out of here.
Oh,
All right.
please.
Got his mic.
Boo.
Got his mic.
Cut the mic,
Whoa.
Thank you, Charles.
League. You go get some T-shirts, man.
If I get a T-shirt, what if I get a polo in that same color? But it says League of Losers. LOL.
All right, you guys ready to do a quick from the Jets to the Giants? A quick
Lucas is in the league.
Scattaboo segment.
Sorry, Steve.
Quick scattaboo.
Quick.
I'm just gonna come in with it, and you could explain what it was, and then
Is this
you,
welcome
Danny,
back?
and Mojo 2 minutes, and we'll say goodbye.
Is this welcome back?
This will be welcome back. Yep.
Me, Danny, and Mojo, and
Yep.
all
And then
in 2
Mojo
minutes.
will be in
And
the
it's welcome
monitor right
back.
when we come out of it, and then just 2 minutes to get off the air. With
To
the
get off
sound.
the air.
Yep.
So we're saying goodbye in this too.
Correct.
Okay.
So just quick comments off of it.
Super fast, baby.
I'm like gonna go right to you.
Yeah, I got you.
Scatterboo.
Yeah.
Wait, this might be too much liquid for my shoe. Alright, that's too much.
You already know who that is. That is New York Giants rookie running back Cam Scatterboo, who has taken the world by storm right now, especially during the past couple weeks after his devastating injury. He's completing all these side quests. What is this that we are watching, Danny?
I mean, it's just a guy that just can't run his head into linebackers anymore, so he found the next best thing he could do is just stream and do whatever he wants. He does shoeies, he dominated a taco, that's what is clear as day. This guy's just having fun, and I hate people are clowning on him for just living his life. This man is doing a shoey. I wish I could be doing a shoey right now, but I can't because I'm at work. Either way, he's just living his life. Let the man live, people.
Mojo, rate the shoey here. Now, it was an energy drink that he filled his cleat with.
Yeah, I mean, look, I've never understood these shoeies. You're drinking out of a nasty shoe that your foot has been in. Looks like it was a game cleat that he's played in, so that makes it more foul. But I absolutely understand why Scatterboo is doing it out of all people. I mean, this is absolutely on brand. I hate these, but I am going to give this a 10 out of 10. This one was fantastic. He pretty much filled the entire shoe, which I'm not overly familiar with these, but I don't think anyone pours that much liquid in the shoe, usually because it won't retain it. Chugged it, hyped up. I mean, I don't really see people chugging energy drinks like that too much. I think you usually sip those, but again, not surprised by our boy Scatterbo. I give him a perfect score.
All right, everybody go home and enjoy a shoey tonight, but be ready to go for Friday because I heard that it's going to be
the best show since today.
Boom. Mojo, you were ready for that. You were on your toes.
Brother, I'm rocking. I got your setup now. It's it's different, so I gotta go right into it. Usually I like build it up and tease it, but boom, you're just giving it to me.
I said everybody go home. Most people are probably watching from home. Or, yeah, I mean, maybe. When this airs, yeah, it's kind of
maybe they're watching at work, maybe they're in the car, you never know.
Make sure you guys have your eyes on the road.
Yeah.
Safe driving, defensive driving. Skirt.
Like and subscribe.
Schwep. This is an open invite to Mr. Timothy Chalamet. We know you know ball. Come talk hoop. Come talk. We can talk lacrosse if you want. We'll have Samantha, who is a college lacrosse player. Not to put her on the spot. She's legit. Anything you want to talk about, Timmy C. Come on, the TMZ Sports live stream. There's a little freestyle there, but yeah, shoot for the moon, aim for the star, whatever. You guys know what I'm saying.
He's listening. He's probably on the stream right now.
Yeah, he's probably lurking.
Maybe that's who
Drop
two
a
words
comment,
is.
Timmy C.
Chalamet the whole time.
We won't ask you any questions about your relationship or anything like that. It'll just be. Can you imagine if we got him on the stream and we're just talking ball and then Harvey's like, you didn't ask him about Kylie?
You just had to like sneak it in there. It's like, oh, so like Kylie goes to those games with you, right? Like, and then and then you
Does she watch?
It's like, do you have anybody you really love going to these games with? Let's work it in there.
Are you teaching anyone about?
You ever have fun like
about Parker
explaining?
Navarro for Ohio? That was a great time for us in Athens when he name dropped him on College Game Day. What do we have going on? Thursday night football picks real quick.
Bills.
What is it?
Bills. Ew.
Well, there's no CJ Stroud, so there's
true.
But that's
the goat. The goat Davis Mills doesn't convince you.
I mean, that guy, his long neck. I mean, maybe that could get it.
Yeah,
done.
his neck. He can see over all the linemen.
It's a better vantage.
That's
Everyone,
true. I'm
real
taking
quickly,
the Houston Texans to upset the Bills.
Drop your Thursday night football predictions in the
best
comments
defense
real
in the
quick.
league.
Real quick, we'll see them. I promise. Oh my gosh, I can't wait until tomorrow. Hopefully Babcock will be back. But as always, thanks for everyone who's been here. Have a
Love
great
you
night.
guys.